Hey AMC movie fans, Chris Lee Kennedy here. The wait is almost over. I'm here on Hollywood Boulevard for the red carpet premiere of Thor: The Dark World. It opens everywhere in AMC theaters Friday, November 8th. And tonight I'm going to talk to Anthony Hopkins, Loki, maybe even Thor. Come on, let's see. The hardest working man in Hollywood. We talk about you nonstop over on Movie Talk. How excited are you for this franchise, for everything going on with Marvel?
I'm very excited, and I'm excited. And it's obviously not just me. We have an amazing team, some of whom I'm sure you've spoken with tonight. But it's fun. It's fun going to work with a group of people that I love very much, and that we have similar creative instincts, but different enough that we're constantly arguing, and that ends up making, we hope, the best product possible.
What does it mean to be part of Marvel? Because I know that, you did Punisher, now Thor, The Dark World.
It's the greatest privilege. I mean, I know that Marvel has a kind of edict, a kind of sort of silent edict, that once you establish yourself as one of their principal characters, to save the integrity of this, that you don't get to do another one. So I had the greatest privilege to be asked by Marvel to come and do another Marvel character. So I'm just like, it's manna from heaven. It's a real privilege.
I think for me, the boy in me is a privilege. The actor in me is an honor, because Marvel do these the best. I mean, they've really pushed the bar with this movie.
Marvel is making just, giant, amazing films. And to be a part of that giant, amazing universe and family is like dream come true stuff, especially as a kid who grew up reading a bunch of comic books and being like, I want to be these characters. But that could only exist in your mind when you're a kid, and now because of special effects and how amazing movies are, you get to do that.
Superheroes in general, the coming of age story and the finding themselves theme, is completely universal, and then I get to play a fun character who has nothing to do with that. It's just a human, no powers of any sort, so I think that's very relatable. So I get to be relatable inside something a little more fantastic.
All right, I know you and I both love these strong female badass characters. So tell me why she's even bigger and better for this Thor: The Dark World.
Well, you know what? Again, I always say Marvel starts with the character and then ends with the physicality. And for me, you just get to see Sif be even more selfless than she was in the first film. She puts her heart on the back burner and says, I'm going to do whatever I can to protect my fellow Asgardians. So that, to me, is just incredible. I mean, I think... there's words can't describe, I guess, her, because she's able to have some wit and to kick butt, but at the same time, she's extremely feminine, and I think that's important as women to embrace our femininity, but still be able to kick butt, you know what I mean?
I've always tried to do stories that, whether they're about gods or aliens or no matter what, the characters have human qualities that anybody can relate to.
So you came in on a sequel with this huge, Marvel's such a monster. So how did you kind of take that on? Were you nervous? Were you excited?
Nervous and excited. In a way, I'm used to it, because in television, which is where I come from, that's what you do all the time. You jump onto a train that's already moving. This just happened to be a really big train going full speed through a small town with a lot more money involved. So yeah, I was nervous, but the challenge was not that unfamiliar in a way, just bigger.
How exciting was it to come on for the second film?
Oh, it was good, because this time I got the plus was to work with Natalie Portman. And again, with Rene Russo, she had a much bigger part in this. And to work with Natalie Portman, because I missed her on the last one. They were in New Mexico, so last year on the first one. So it's good to work with her. And again with Chris. And I get to work with Chris Eccleston, just briefly. And Tom Hiddleston.
You have really become the most loved villain in superhero history. So I need to know how you've accomplished that.
I don't know. Thank you very much. I don't know if that's true. I can already, off the top of my head, think of a lot of loved villains. I don't know. The great thing about it is he's really fun. He's the god of mischief. And if you look up mischief in the dictionary, it says an inclination to be playful. And his playfulness, I think, is something that is really, I hope, is really appealing. Is that, you know, my job is to have a good time playing him, and I hope the audience can read that.
It's fun, you know. I mean, I go to the movies, you know, because I love the event, and this is an absolute event. I mean, the action's been ramped up, as is the drama and the humor, and you know, you're cheering, but there's enough dramatic moments to sort of, you know, get involved, and you know, that's why I go to the movies.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.